Watch out. Watch out. Big up everybody that is here with us. Hello and welcome to MHF. Watch out. They got their wish. They got their wish. They wanted Poch out and they got Poch out. And they are linked to McKenna. They are linked to Ruben Amorim. Right? They are linked to who? Poch out, you got Poch out. Big up everybody that is here. Make sure to hit that like button if you're here. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to MHF. This is myself, Footy Judge Mo, and Don Husam, of course, from This Is Football. Don Husam from This Is Football, of course. But Poch out. This is it. They wanted Poch out, they got Poch out, right? And let's talk about it. What did he do? And what is Chelsea doing? What are they doing? Sack Poch, hire Poch. I was someone who vouched for Poch out when he was 11th. But the guy accumulated more points than Liverpool in the second half of the season. And you want to sack him more than Jurgen Klopp. So he proved me wrong, like Arteta proved a lot of Arsenal people wrong. When things can change. Why do people not accept? And we're going to talk about it. Well, and I want you guys, why do people are so obsessed with being right? I said Poch out because you sit in 11th. He turned it around, fixed the screws, fixed the door, closed the door. The AC is working. Everything is going on. Jackson scoring goals. Palmer, the most GA in the league. Mudryk now is having a hint of maybe he can be a bench player. Malo Gusto's cooking. Caicedo scoring wonder goals. So he fixed up. Still Poch out. Still sack the guy. Still remove everything that he did. It's like people like Arteta. They were Arteta out. And then then he started playing good football. But we were Arteta out before. We cannot change. Otherwise, we'll look like idiots. La wallah, you won't look like an idiot. You won't. Because things change. Right? I was Inzaghi out when he was struggling for top 4. Got me to the Champions League final and won the league. Sometimes we are right. When we say Ten Hag out, yes. But some people fix up. He had a style of play. This is crazy by Todd Boehly. Again, running Chelsea wrong. And it's not that he's linked to Zinedine Zidane or he's not getting Pep Guardiola, the guy. Who are you getting, Todd Boehly? I want to see what you're getting. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Let me know what your opinion. I'm going to let Husam talk now because
كمان دقيقة.
Absolutely looking at this and I'm like, Todd Boehly, you waited until he fixed up to sack him. So you look like a fool or an idiot. طب sack him when he was 11. يعني, at least if he's 11th and he's losing points against Burnley and Sheffield United, you would look like a genius. But you don't look like a genius now. You look like someone who's bitter because he called you out a couple of days ago. Because Pochettino called him out a couple of days ago. Now you're sacking the guy. You look like someone who's not running a football club. You know what I mean? You're running a stripper hose place, right? A strip club, and the hoe just said something you don't like, so you're like, get out of here. I'm going to get another girl. What are you doing, Todd Boehly? Sack him when he couldn't dance. But you didn't have the balls to sack him when he couldn't dance. He couldn't dance then. And 11th. When we all sat here, not Husam, but I sat here and said, you're 11th. You have the right to sack your coach and nobody can tell you otherwise. You're 11th. But now he's starting dancing. Dollar bills on him. Everything is going for him. You're like, oh no, get out now. Who are you gonna get? Who are you gonna get? Who's coming to De Zerbi? Well, I love De Zerbi, and I think De Zerbi is fantastic, right? But why now? Why today? After he called you out a couple of days ago, why today? Why? Like it does it. Like I'm looking at this news and I'm like, I only can see it from one side, right? You're bitter, Boehly. You're bitter. You're bitter that he spoke about you and the ownership and he wanted more input in the transfer market and all of this. You're bitter. You cannot run a football club by being a bitter man. You can't. The guy fixed up. Anyway, this is my take on it. I'm gonna speak on it. Let me know, right, guys, in the chat. Like, it's ridiculous. I'm gonna check now who are they linked with.
You said wrong names, by the way. Go look at the 4 managers they got linked with, actually.
Where can I see it? Twitter?
Matt Law. Yeah, Matt Law, he already wrote the names of the 4 managers. The 4 managers they're linked with. First of all,
Can you
Bismillah
tell
ar-Rahman
us,
ar-Rahim.
please? Tell us, please.
Second of all, big up to all of you guys in the chat. Make sure you guys are liking and
Yeah,
subscribing. They're linked with Enzo Maresca.
I don't know who's that.
Never
Who's
heard
that?
of him either.
Mean
They're
who's
linked
that? Can
with
someone tell us in the chat? Maresca's I know Maresca
Maresca's
the
one of
belly
them.
the
They're linked
dancer. I
with
know Maresca the belly dancer.
شو اسمه الثاني تاع I think the Girona manager Sanchez. They're linked
Sanchez.
with they're linked with they're not even linked with the Zerbi. They're linked with what's his name? The Stuttgart manager, but he's already refused them. And they're linked with the Leicester manager. That's who they're linked with. So they're linked with essentially 2 championship managers and 1 manager that's already rejected them in the Stuttgart manager. That's basically the list of the managers that they're linked with. First of all, let me just say this, Chelsea fans. It's crazy how I live rent-free in so many people's heads. Because if I show you my notifications right now, you will laugh. I have 15 messages on Snapchat and 43 messages on WhatsApp just because Pochettino got sacked. Like, oh my God, Husam, we won. Actually, you don't know if you won or not yet. You actually don't know if you won or not yet. Because the names of the managers that you guys are linked with is not an indication of you winning. That's an indication of you losing. And at the end of the day, seeing some of these managers linked with the Chelsea job, shall I apply? Maybe maybe I should go become the Chelsea manager, Bro, Chelsea are clueless. Todd Boehly is absolutely clueless. 100% Todd Boehly is absolutely clueless. I look at the position that they're in, and it just shows that these guys continue to make wrong decision after wrong decision after wrong decision. And the fact that they've ended up in 6th place, that's just where you expect Chelsea to end up. Shout out to Troops. He always says this on the Back Again podcast. He's like, bro, the only team above you that you can argue isn't better than you is actually Spurs. Other than that, all the team, all the players, all the squads are better than you that are above you. You just finished where you expected to finish. And you know what's going to prove everything I've said right? If Chelsea now continue to sign the same level quality of players and they end up with a new manager and they're 15th next season more, I'm going to shit on every single Chelsea fan who was Poch out. I'm going to shit on every single one who was Poch out more. I can't wait next season. Enzo out! Miguel Sanchez out. مش عارف مين out. There will be every single one of these guys out. Because they still have Abramovich mentality, but they have Todd Boehly players. And I'll be honest with you, if you're a Chelsea fan right now and you want what's best for your football club, you should be speaking up against this ownership. I think the Todd Boehly, Iqbali ownership has sent you all the way to the mud. Johnny Minerals was right all along. Johnny Minerals was 100% right. He knew exactly what he was talking about. Let's have it right. He was right. He was talking about, the direction these ownerships are headed in. He was talking about all that stuff, and he was right. He didn't lie about none of this stuff. He didn't make it up, any other stuff. The ownership is absolutely clueless right now. That's just the reality. And if they get McKenna, here's the thing. I've said this about my own club, so no one can say like, oh my God, Husam, you're being salty or whatever. I'm not being salty. I'm just going to say, when it comes to the current managers that they've linked with and all of that type of stuff, first of all, it's so obvious something more. They want a yes man. 100% they want a yes man. Second of all, I want to know who at Chelsea looks at the squad and says our expectation is top 4. This is the thing that I want to get. Because apparently, you know what's the reason they sacked him? He did not meet preseason expectations. Todd Boehly and these guys, they really think it's baseball. They really think it's baseball. Like, they really think, yeah, it's baseball. Let's just go get top 4 with a bunch of kids. It doesn't work this way. It does not work this way at all. And, you look at this current situation with Pochettino, like Mo said, he got you in 6th place. And it's funny because you always tell Arsenal fans, it's not about where you are in December, it's about where you are in May. So let's assume the reverse happened. So if you were 6th all year long, you lost the last 5 games and you finished 12th, would that make you feel better because you were 6th for a longer period of time? You see how dumb the logic is? But anyway, now he's moved on. He's retained his reputation the way the season ended. He showed the whole world that he's actually a good manager. And I think Chelsea are headed into the doldrums. And long may it continue. I think unless they sign world-class ready-made players this summer, Chelsea are gone to the shits right now, 100%. And Pochettino might just go manage Bayern Munich and win the Bundesliga that Thomas Tuchel failed to manage.
Thomas Frank is linked to them. Brentford Thomas Frank is another manager Chelsea will have on their list of candidates. Guys, I wanna say something, right?
Thomas Frank.
Chelsea Football Club.
Frank out! Get Frank out my club next season. Hello everyone and welcome to Footy Judge Mo. Today we have a Chelsea panel to discuss Chelsea Football Club so far this season. Hi Don, Chelsea are 15th. Frank out! Get Thomas Frank out my club. Frank out!
I want to say something about this Thomas Frank and McKenna and everything. People don't understand something. Even, and I'm going to say this, and I said it this morning with Don on my channel, right? Even if you didn't like Pochettino, there is something you always forget in football. Stability. That if the body of work is progressive, that by itself accounts for a point or two in the manager's thing. What I mean by that, even if Ten Hag wasn't your cup of tea at the end of last season, but at the end when you look at it, you say, he worked 1 year with this guy, 1 point. He progressed with Man United, 1 point. What Pochettino did is that he took you from, didn't they finish 12th the season before?
Yeah, they finished 12th.
Okay. With an older squad, it's like a squad that had more experience.
Last 6 on the table.
Okay, but with a squad that was more experienced. I said before that year of him coaching the players on things and coaching the players on some stuff accounts for a couple of points. You guys don't understand this. And I'm sorry, I can't read the chat. It's too small in front of me. I'm using a small laptop. I know a lot of people that are saying stuff, but I'm sorry. But my point about this,
don't worry, no one's cussing you out.
No, I don't care if they cussing me out, bro. I'm too deep in this game to know if someone is cussing me out, not to get upset. That year of work, and I'm gonna tell you this, even if you think, for example, McKenna is a better coach than Pochettino. Okay, let's assume and establish that maybe you think McKenna is a better coach. Slightly, of course. You aren't going to tell me McKenna is Pep, but the difference between Pep and Thomas Frank. No. All the names you're linked to are even below Pochettino, from my opinion. But even if it's your opinion, they are better than Poch, I'm going to go with your narrative. Yeah. Your narrative, they're better than Poch. How much are they better than Poch with a point?
Yeah, by how much? This is a good question.
But how much?
Is it worth it? Yani? Is it worth it?
You want to ignore a year of work with this manager who had you dominating teams like Man City, Liverpool in the beginning of the season, right? Who had Caicedo playing good football, right? Who you went to the Etihad and scored goals and didn't lose. And you want to ignore that year of work because you think there is a manager that is better than him by 5%, in your opinion. By 5%, you're willing to risk losing a year of a body of work for a manager that if Chelsea tomorrow shortlist is Hansi Flick, for example, Jurgen Klopp after leaving Liverpool, Carlo Ancelotti, Xabi Alonso, Simone Inzaghi, right? People that are winning. I'm gonna tell you, yes, you're risking that year of body of work for someone, right, who maybe on paper are like 50% better than Pochettino, who won trophies and stuff. But you're risking, you're ignoring, you're throwing in the trash a body of work of a year with youngster. By the way, there is a difference between a body of work with a youngster and a body of work of a year with someone who experienced. Some of these players never experienced another manager like this in their life. Some of them, I'm sorry, like Villarreal, Mudryk coming from Ukraine, with all due respect. Cole Palmer never played before. He was coached under Pep, yes, but he hasn't been a center of an attention in a big club ever in his life. He experienced this year under Pochettino. Moises Caicedo is the one that played under De Zerbi, right? Axel Disasi coming from the French league. Malo Gusto, 21 years old. So that's their first time getting involved in the Premier League. You want to ignore that body of work to improve 5% from your opinion on a manager? 5%. Like it's like
Is it
it's
worth
like
it?
someone
Basically
says, yeah. Say that again.
Basically, what you're asking is it worth it? That's what you're asking.
Yeah. Is it worth it?
Mhm.
It's ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous. I absolutely think it's an absolute shambolic decision. We might be proven wrong if you hire someone, but I think if you hire a McKenna, right, or you hire a Thomas Frank, you'll finish 8th. Halas. Okay, you'll finish 8th. And you have to live with it. Next season. He may become better the season after, but he'll finish 8th.
I don't know about this thing. Like, it's just they're so stupid, bro. I've never seen a stupider club. Like, you sack Pochettino after he does well. This is the thing that I don't get. If they felt this way, Mo's actually right about something. If Todd Boehly has felt this way, why didn't he sack him when they were 12th? Why didn't he sack him when they were 11th? At least, you know, like, even people like me who defended Pochettino and shit, like, would have been like, okay, fair enough, they're 12th. You sack now, like, when you actually, even Mo will tell you, there's actually a realistic target, to be honest with you. Like, you finish 6th, yeah, you should be expected to finish 6th. Good, yani, عادي, no problem, no problemo. 6th place, you have a Europa League squad, you finished in Europa League positions. عادي. I've already said Spurs have a better team. I'm taking more.
Bro, Don this morning told me that they have better team than Aston Villa, bro.
Bro, he's just.
The problem is the panel agreed with him, bro.
No, here's the thing. Chelsea, I told you the problem is Chelsea fans really overrate their team. They really overrate their team.
Some of the players are good, right? Let's just establish.
Tell me who's good. Yalla.
Caicedo's good. Cole Palmer is good.
Correct.
Right? Malo Gusto is good.
Yes. Point proven. Pochettino, yes, Gusto is good. James, yeah, Rhys James is so good. Him and the nurse. Nkunku, him and the nurse as well. Yeah, who else? Tell me, Mo. You want to win the Champions League next year with Inter Milan. Who are you taking from Chelsea? Caicedo, Palmer, and Gusto. Exactly the 3 that I say are good also. Wow. So a manager with 3 good players finished in 6th. He should be winning manager of the season, not getting sacked.
I wasn't frozen.
Like that or not.
I wasn't frozen. I was just thinking about Chelsea players and just my brain froze.
They're all shit, bro.
I wasn't frozen.
Yeah, they're all shit.
They aren't shit, right? But they are like I told Don this morning 4 or 5 of the Aston Villa midfielders are better than the rest other than Caicedo.
Yeah.
Kamara, Douglas Luiz, Miguel, right? Jacob Ramsey. They're better. This new kid that they got from the championship that is balling, you know, the big guy. I don't know what's his name. Do you know the guy that scored that Morgan, what's his name?
Yes. Who, Villa you mean or Chelsea?
Yeah, Villa. Do you know the guy?
No. Ollie Watkins, you mean?
No. The guy that they got in the midfield. Rogers that bowled for the rest of the season. Yeah. Like these guys, they start for Chelsea. They put Caicedo and you put these guys around them and you'll have a good midfield.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like, wallahi, like it's like, and then they tell, and also, let me tell you something. All Chelsea's wingers, apart from Cole Palmer, Bailey, and Diaby, start over them. All of them.
Yeah.
And only Watkins start over Jackson.
Yeah.
Konza, right? Like, I forgot. Yuri Telemans is better than Conor Gallagher. Yuri Telemans is better than Conor Gallagher. Belgian international. Okay.
Of course.
Diego Carr. And then they tell me, okay, by the way, Alex Moreno is better than both Chilwell and Cucurella. Amy Martinez is better than other guys.
You and all our subscribers. Guys, the name of this channel is MHF Football. We will react to breaking news, whether it's Chelsea, Spurs, Arsenal, Liverpool, Manchester City, whoever the fuck. So if you still don't get the point of this channel, welcome. Hit the like button, subscribe. We're here to talk about the breaking news. So Pochettino just got sacked. Mr. JJ, what do you want me to talk about? Mo's beard? My
What about
ear?
talk about my cold brew coffee?
Yeah, let's
protein
talk about
shake.
my coffee. Let's talk about my coffee mug.
I
Bro,
have a
here it has
cold
math on it. Math
protein.
Olympics.
I have a protein shake. By the way, cold brew coffee protein shake. My wife just gave me. That's what I have. How about
When you guys
can we
first
you guys
subscribed
want to
to the
talk
channel,
about
we
this?
told you everyone's welcome. All fans are welcome. We have 550 people in here. Pochettino just got sacked. What do you want me to talk about? My mother? Yeah, you're so dumb. People like you irritate me, I swear to God. And you're on the comment section for the last 15 minutes. Yeah. Shut the fuck up and like the video. Go ahead, Mo.
No, but my point is, Aston Villa have a better team. Did I say have a better team 5 years from now? Did I say have a better team in 2 years?
They go based off of potential. That's their problem. The way that they have the conversation, it's always potential-based conversation, Arafat. So it's like
Mookie,
the way that they speak
behave.
to you.
Behave, Mookie. Behave. Go ahead. What about?
They speak about it like it's potential. So they always tell you what Madueke could become, what Mudrik could become, what Jackson could become. Okay, that's all cute. That's all amazing. What are they right now? Right now, Watkins or Jackson? Watkins. Right now, Bailey or Mudrik? Bailey. Right now, Diaby or Madueke? Diaby. Right now, Louise or Enzo? Louise. Right now, Tielemans or Gallagher? Tielemans. Put Caicedo, so you don't cry. Right now, the Villa centre backs, Pau Torres is a Europa League winner, bro.
Pau Torres is a Spanish international. The first name.
International, respectfully. Matty Cash is a Polish international, played at the World Cup.
Kwanzaa has been having an amazing season.
Konsa, yeah. Ezra Konsa has been absolutely incredible this season.
Konsa.
And also, I think he even got, by the way, he got called up to England as well.
Moreno and Luka Dean start for
Emi Martinez. One of the reasons why Messi won a World Cup.
Like, خلاص والله العظيم يعني what is this يعني why do you guys like anyway the team is good. My point about this at the end, where does Chelsea go from here?
It depends.
Where does Chelsea go?
Okay, let's
يعني أنا عايز أسأل سؤال. Chelsea are gonna the problem is by the way
I have a problem with this question because I don't know. And
with
you don't.
I'm talking, I kept freaking googling names. Every 5 minutes a name pops up and none of these names I'm gonna tell you this. You guys are the biggest frauds, Chelsea fans. I'm gonna tell you why. And hear me out. That's the truth. I'm gonna, guys, to be honest with you, I'm gonna expose you guys in front of yourself, in front of the mirror. No name, not even one name from the names Todd Boehly linked you at or the Matt Law linked you at, you would have taken in the beginning before Pochettino was hired, when Graham Potter was sacked. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. And I'm going to tell you one thing.
If I told any Chelsea fan after Potter,
Graham Potter sacked, you're going to get Thomas Frank, McKenna, Maresca. By the way, McKenna. You're going to tell me, Mo?
McKenna,
you're fucking crazy. Mo, shut up, Mo. This is Chelsea Football Club. Chelsea Football Club. We are the biggest club in London. We are the pride of London. Champions League winners, Chelsea. McKenna, who? Right, but now they're like, well, and I'm gonna repeat this again. Wallah, me and Husam fought all season when I said Pochettino needs to be sacked when he's 11th. The bicycle moves more. He climbs the table. He gets Jackson firing. He gets this firing. He gets Palmer. Guys, you guys think Cole Palmer got the most GA in the league just because Cole Palmer is brilliant?
Of course not, bro. 100% the manager played the role. These guys just don't fucking get it, Mo. Imagine, you know what it is? Have you ever seen one of these documentaries where the guy, comes out of prison and just can't adjust to real life? Abramovich era was their prison, but in a positive sense. They were in a palace. So they were in a palace for 20 years. And then after that, their whole world collapses. And now there's no longer a castle. There's no longer a king. There's no longer a queen in the castle. And now They have to live like a regular and a commoner. But all they've known their whole life is manager X out, manager Y out, manager Z out, manager A out, manager B out. They just want every single manager out. And by the way, I promise you, right now, 600 people in the chat, I'm going to make every single one of you a promise this very second. I promise you, whoever the fuck Chelsea hire, they are going to 100% be manager X out next season. If you don't see consistently Chelsea managers out on Chelsea YouTube, I will literally castrate myself. That's how sure I am that it's going to happen. I'll chop my balls off if it doesn't happen.
Clip this.
100%? You really think next season on Chelsea YouTube you will not see manager X out?
No,
Be
no,
honest with yourself more. You
depends who they hire though. But based on the names we are seeing,
Enzo Maresca is going to take them to the...
Guys, I want to, like, the same energy I have for Arsenal, I will have for Chelsea. The names you're linked to aren't the names that is going to take you to the next level. How much do you want me to explain to you?
They don't get it.
And none of you would have taken these managers before the season started.
None.
And it's not that Pochettino finished 10th or 11th. You finished in Europe at the end.
Where is you expected to be?
Your main signing in the forward line got injured day one. He didn't play. You had to rely on Raheem Sterling and Mikhailo Mudryk to score goals. It's ridiculous how they think يا أخي. It's
خلاص بعرف ليه بعمل بان. كمل.
And I'm I just curious.
Don't check it. I'm not banning anyone for no reason.
Why do people like...
خلاص don't give it any clout. Carry on. هسه حيجي باكونت ثالث. كمل ما هو جاني ابن القحبة امبارح. كمل.
My point about this Chelsea thing is that, and I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to say another point that Chelsea fans, you guys are misunderstanding. And hear me out. And by the way, I want Chelsea fans to argue with me because I like argument and I like debates. Please debate with me. If you were linked with a good player this summer, let's give you an example.
Give me. Yeah, let's go. I want to hear this.
If you're linked to Michael Olise, let's say Chelsea
Great example.
are in talks.
Like
Michael
the next big thing in the Prem, basically.
Yeah, like you're linked to Michael Olise. Arsenal aren't linked to Michael Olise.
Even City wanted Olise, by the way. Let's keep that in mind.
Yeah. Let me just put a hypothetical in your brain, Chelsea fans, right? Arsenal moved away from Olise. They aren't interested. Man City aren't signing Olise. Liverpool aren't signing Olise. Aston Villa want to get a winger, so they go Michael Olise. Manchester United want to get Olise. Tottenham Hotspur want to get Olise. And then Chelsea comes in with the money. Michael, come on. We're going places, Michael. Michael is like, what the Chelsea Football Club, the pride of London. I want to stay in London. Pochettino is a manager. Listen, we got Cole Palmer in the 10. We're going to get a striker. Jackson is cooking. Caicedo, Enzo. You know what I mean? And Kunku up top. We're getting a center back. You know what I mean? We're building. We're playing Europa League. We're going to go next season. We're playing Champions League. Michael is like, how much you're paying? He's like, we're giving you 150K a week, 5-year contract. Man United goes, Manchester United. Who are you hiring? Well, we don't know, but we're going to give you 150. Now, Michael Olise sits and thinks, yeah, I'm joining Chelsea. Now comes Thomas Frank or McKenna. Michael, come in. Michael, by the way, come in. Michael, we're playing Europa League, Michael. Michael is like, who is McKenna? I was like, who are you? Michael Olise is like, who's this guy? What's in your resume? McKenna? With all due respect to all these coaches, but who are you, McKenna? Mauricio Pochettino is a name. Mauricio Pochettino coached Spurs, made them relevant, made a fan base out of these people. Mauricio Pochettino coached Messi. Mauricio Pochettino coached Neymar, coached Kylian Mbappe. He's gonna go, Michael, come in. Mauricio Pochettino is still a big name, right?
Yeah, whether people like it or not, he is. That's true.
So if you are linked to a Hansi Flick, if you're linked to a big name, fine. But the problem is now you need to realize something.
Any big name.
How are you going to attract top players? Unless, and hear this out.
Come play for Enzo Maresca.
No, it's not that. Unless
hold that more.
Todd Boehly isn't planning in signing experience and big names.
You think he's going to sign experience?
He is planning to continue with this current model of players. That's why he's like, Pochettino wants a name, wants big names, wants experienced players, and he wants to get involved. Pochettino, we're sorry, Habibi, out. We're going to get somebody else that will agree with this youth project, and he won't complain, and we'll deal with the fans.
They want a yes man, basically.
No, it's not only a yes man. There are yes men. There are yes men in the market, but there are yes men that we still need. You will give them an experienced player. You know what I mean? That they will work with him. Like, for example, Pep Guardiola. I'm not going to call Pep Guardiola a yes man, but it's reported that Pep Guardiola provides 4 or 5 names. He says, I want this caliber of a player. And Khaldun and the guys go search and find the name. And they, apart from the Haalands, and they go like, Pep Guardiola, I need a center back that knows how to play football. The scouts go and they get him like 5 names and he's like, choose. That's maybe, you can say that's a yes man. You know what I mean? But Jurgen Klopp wasn't a yes man. That's why Michael Edwards said, no to your signings. I'm getting the signings. Right?
Yeah.
But Pochettino wants to get involved.
No, but the next Chelsea manager will be a yes man because they want to continue with this project.
It's not only a yes man. There is another thing, Husam. There is a yes man that always require quality at least. Yeah, like if he's not gonna get involved, but he requires quality.
But you're missing the point. The other way around, Mo. Then they're hiring a manager that will say yes to everything that they do. Meaning,
but it's not only.
One second, Iqbali goes like, I want to sign that kid from Brazil for 30 million. I want to sign this youth player from France for 25 million. He's gonna sit there and say yes. Whatever.
I think I take it. Can I take it another step? There is that yes man that still is not gonna say yes to everything. There is yes man that will work with the management, but they still will require. But they're linked to names that will say yes to anything, like anything completely. Like even if you get them a player that is just a project for the next 3 years, they will say yes.
So if Enzo Maresca becomes the Chelsea manager, you think he's saying no to anything Boehly says?
Yeah, I know. No, of course not. But I get what you're saying. But there are levels to this yes man thing. You know what I mean? There are levels.
Yeah, there's like ultra yes man.
There is a yes man that is not even he doesn't even matter for them. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if the reports are right. Chelsea are in trouble. And big trouble.
أنا فاهم قصدك.
Yeah,
like, you know basically شو يعني بواب بالإنجليزي? Guys, like, you know the guy
doorman, a doorman.
You know, just open the door. Yeah, whatever you want. Yalla, go ahead. Hello, welcome to Chelsea Football Club. That's what it's gonna be.
They get him at 18 years old. Yeah, I will work with him. They get him at 20 years old.
That's the point. Look at the names, Mo. Hansi Flick will not listen to this nonsense. Jose Mourinho will not listen to this nonsense. Antonio Conte will not listen to the nonsense. Carlo Ancelotti will not listen to the nonsense. You know that Carlo rejected Liverpool. Klopp and Ancelotti were the 2 options. Carlo rejected us because they didn't want him to have a say, basically, in the transfers. So he rejected them. You get the problem. So this whole yes man thing is just the reality, akhi. It's just the reality, to be honest with you.
You know, Inzaghi at Inter is a yes man. Okay?
Yeah.
Inzaghi at Inter is a yes man. But he's a yes man, but he requires quality. Right?
احكي واكتب.
Yeah, my point about it is that you can get an Inzaghi that's will accept you making his signings, but he will require, I want a player. He's not going to give you a name. He's going to accept your transfers. But he's going to tell you, I need quality. I need that level of quality.
Simeone, you mean?
Yeah. Simeone is a yes man. He's a company man, Simeone. But he's a company man with standards. You know what I mean? Conte is not. Conte is like, I need Lukaku. Yeah, this guy, he looks exactly. No, I need Lukaku. If you don't give me Lukaku, I'm quitting tomorrow. That's the difference. But McKenna and these guys is like, they aren't even going to say, I want this type of a player. They're going to say, we're going to just anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's the thing, Mo. When they say yes, man, I think that's what they mean. Like, I think they're looking at someone to basically be a doorman. And not just a doorman, a doormat. You know, the whole thing. Before you enter the door, you just step on it and like, yeah, whatever you want, we will do. My name's Enzo Maresca. I'm so happy to be at Chelsea Football Club. Yes, Mr. Todd. Yes, Mr. Iqbali. Buy whoever you want. Do whatever you want with the football club. That's basically what they're saying. That's basically what they're saying that they want.
Yeah, but the thing about it, that I am really, really now intrigued to see the names they are linked to in the transfer market. Who are the names? Which big player is gonna come play for a coach that doesn't have a big name? No, nobody.
Yeah.
No
Olise
one.
is not going to put his career at risk to go play for Maresca, respectfully.
Yeah, I'm so, with all due respect, yes. Like the guy, Eze, might not go. Like, because they will have other options. Because they will have other options. Guys, like, I'm gonna tell ya akhi, Arne Slot won with Feyenoord. Like there is but people say, but Liverpool hired Arne Slot, but Arne Slot won with Feyenoord. He's a foreign manager. He didn't coach championship, ya akhi. You're linked to two of the names you're linked to coach championship football. That's their job. It's very strange. It's absolutely astonishing. I'm looking at by the way, I expected when Pochettino sacked, I see Thomas Tuchel in talks or Hansi Flick in talks.
Yes, that's what's different, Mo.
I expected Jose Mourinho's on the short list. Antonio Conte maybe offered himself. Even Maurizio Sarri. You know what I mean? Maurizio Sarri was on the list. I expected this caliber of names.
You're saying, yeah.
Some form of like. But by the way, you aren't even linked to Ruben Amorim.
You said Amorim at the start. I was like, who said they're linked to Amorim? I don't think they're even.
And that's what I don't understand. Like, you aren't even.
Yeah, and you think of the players as well. You think of the players as well. Like, bro, it's just even the players that they're linked with and the players that they've signed. I mean, they're talking about Sesko. They've already signed Estevao. All this. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm looking.
What do you think? Who do you think they end up with?
Maybe Thomas Frank or De Zerbi. Maybe. I'm not sure, but maybe.
You really think they go down the Thomas Frank route? Chat, you know what? This is actually a good question. Chat, here's the thing. I don't want you to give me 500 names. I don't want you to give me 500 names. I don't want you to write me your life story. Write me right now the name of one manager who you think becomes Chelsea manager. Don't write me who you want. Write me who you think becomes the manager. Tell me right now, because I actually want to see what you guys think. Tell me right now who you think becomes the Chelsea manager. Not none of that. Just tell me who you think becomes it. Here's the thing with McKenna. I see people see McKenna on the chat. That's fair. I accept that that's a possibility. But don't you think with the Man United stuff, he'd wait for the Man United job, basically? Some people saying De Zerbi. Man said footy judge. Look at these guys. Man said footy judge.
Just go spam Chelsea account. Footy judge mo. Khalas.
Yeah, footy judge. Hey, if Maresca's linked, khalas, we will apply. MHF, I'll be your assistant, but you have to give me a high salary, huh?
You?
Yeah.
No. Hire you something else.
I'll be good for you.
The head of PR. The head of PR.
Yeah.
The head of PR for the team. You're running the PR for the team.
So make me assistant so I can give the motivational speeches at halftime.
Yeah. The head of the PR of the team. You donkeys, go out there and win now. You donkey.
Look at
Wallahi, I'm checking Hansi Flick. I'm checking Hansi Flick.
Yeah.
I'm literally checking past our Hansi Flick.
Any links to Chelsea or nothing?
No.
ولا حاجة.
26 minutes before. Okay. Chelsea. BBC 6 minutes ago. Il BBC, guys. Chelsea are on the hunt for a new manager. The Argentinian Ruben Amorim, Portuguese man, looked likely to be heading to Liverpool. No, Chelsea are long-term admirers. Hansi Flick An early favorites with some bookmarks is available already. Before that, under Flick, Bayern won a treble. Vincent Company, McKenna. No, this is a very long list. It has Julian Nagelsmann. This is a wrong list. It has Jose Mourinho and Julian Nagelsmann. It's wrong.
Yeah, that's a definitely a wrong list.
And this one as well is wrong. They're just linking names. They're saying Unai Emery, bro. So definitely that.
The journalist writing the name of anyone possible to become the manager.
They're writing Unai Emery as number 10. So you discredited the article right away when you typed Unai Emery.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. They're basically just speculating all the names all put together.
Yeah, everyone that can. Other than Pep, Klopp, Arteta, they are saying anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Bro, this Chelsea project is great. May it continue.
Where does Chelsea head from here is the one question that me, Mo, and no one can answer until we see who the manager is and who he signs. Simple as.
Yeah, you do super chats now.
بعت لك north side اللينك ولا لا صحيح؟
Yes.
Big up to Z.T who said Chelsea are about as clueless as a blind deaf husky. Well, that is a great saying right there, and I think that's a very accurate statement. Chelsea are about as clueless as a blind deaf husky. That's 100% true. I stunned Mo. I guess the Zerbi in. No clue.
If they get the Zerbi, I'm gonna sit here and say, okay, I'm excited for Chelsea now because I like the Zerbi.
Yeah, but you like.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be excited for Chelsea
until you're 4-0 down away from home, but you have 65% possession.
And I like the Zerbi, يا أخي. خلاص, leave me يعني.
Big up to Yang who says this shows the Amarim private rumors were true, but I don't know why this shows it, because at the end of the day, Amarim isn't like the favorite. Like Fabrizio isn't like, here we go, Ruben Amarim. If that happens, Tiang, then you'll be right. Big up to the Invisible Cloak who says, with all due respect, guys, Poch is just not good enough for Chelsea. I don't know who they're going to hire, but throughout the season, he was bad. But this is the thing that I just don't get when you say throughout the season, he was bad. When you look at the position that Chelsea are in right now, they have a Europa League squad. He finished in the Europa League. He achieved what's set out to achieve. And when people say they're a top 4 team, they're not. Chelsea are not a top 4 squad. Simple as.
Big up to Chelsea get the Zerbi next season, I'm rooting for Chelsea. But if Man United get the Zerbi, I hate the Zerbi from that point.
There you are. Now you're back right on track. Husam Cookmo for making fun of Liverpool and Klopp with this panel on his morning show. Maybe some other time, Lee,
I didn't do anything this morning. All of this I said, what if you don't make top 4 next season?
Don't get it started. Don't even try.
I didn't do anything.
Stop.
Sensitive Liverpool.
Remember, I have the StreamYard. Big up to ELCN who says big up Mo and Husam every time. Big up to you, ELCN. Thank you so much, Habibi. Big up to my guy Mugi who says big up to you both. Mad news. I'm still in therapy. Enjoy your protein shake, Mo. He's not in actual therapy. He's saying obviously because Arsenal lost the league. Big up to you, Mugi, man. You know it's all love. Big up Mo Husam. The directors clearly want a yes man with unrealistic standards. Young managers should stay clear. Feel sorry for Potter to this day. Graham Potter's reputation got fucking ruined by Chelsea Football Club. Like, people actually looked at Potter in a respectful manner, and now no one respects him. Like, everyone's like, Potter, are you mad? I get home, put my feet up, prepared for a nice Arsenal review and chat with Gunnar, bro. Thought the man was going to call out Kendrick next. Bro, that League Gunnar review turned into everything but an Arsenal review. It was insane. He called out the whole of YouTube, basically. Go watch it if you haven't. I agree sacking Poch is wrong, but this experienced manager thing is BS. Wenger came from Japan. If they have the personality for it, they can handle it. Yeah, but you need to understand, Wenger is a prodigy. Wenger is like a Xabi Alonso right now in world football. That like, he's creating new stuff. He's bringing a new culture. He's changing the dynamic. And he was allowed to change the dynamic by your football club. But the Chelsea accounts are already reporting that they want a yes man. So that's it. Big up to you, though, Comedian. Big up to Zayn, who says the perfect manager for Chelsea would be Ernesto Valverde. He has worked with big players and won big trophies at Barca, but has also won the Copa del Rey with Bilbao, having young players this season. Big up. Valverde's reputation is so-and-so, 50-50. You know, with Barcelona fans, he's quite unpopular. He was the manager when we won 4-0. But, yeah, I mean, he's doing a good job at Bilbao, I guess, Zayn. But we'll see what happens. Husam still living in 2017. Guy still thinks Poch is a good manager. He's crap now. Husam, how can you not see that? De Zerbi is a bum, corrupt judge, is what Ryan says. I'm not going to reply to him. If you want to reply to him, it's up to you, Mo.
Husam still living in 2017. Guy still think Poch is a good manager. Husam, how can you not see? De Zerbi is a bum, corrupt judge. What do you mean a bum? I explained to you Ryan many times. The guy has a style. Give him better players and he will cook. I explained to you Ryan many times. Me and you talk. Come on, Ryan. Don't be like this, Rayre Habibi. I explained my De Zerbi props. How do you want me to say it 50,000 times on streams? Anyway.
Small trivia. Pep's Barcelona were up for a fourth successive title when a certain Jose Mourinho stopped it with Real. If you want to stop the City side, Chelsea know what to do.
Oh la la! You think Mourinho can come in? You think Mourinho can come in and win the title? Sahaj Habibi.
There is zero chance that Chelsea win a league title next season.
It's -5% chance.
And you know what I mean? Like, I actually mean zero. Like, I fully mean 0%. 0% chance Chelsea win the Premier League. That's a fantastic trivia, but that was prime Mourinho and that was Real Madrid. Not Madueke and Mudryk.
Chelsea hire Pep
Madueke and Mudryk become league champions. Come on, man. Please, Sahad. Wallahi, we cannot. Sorry for your loss, Husam. I know you love Poch. No, it's no loss whatsoever. I just argued the guy's corner because everyone was piling on him.
Do you know why Husam is pissed? Because Husam, if they didn't get Arne Slot and Jurgen Klopp waited until the end of the season and Poch sacked, Liverpool might have gotten Poch.
What?
If you didn't hire Arne Slot and Liverpool waited until the end of the season, you might have gotten Pochettino then. Your wish will come true. You think Pochettino is better than Arne Slot?
Yeah, 100%.
Liverpool might have gotten Arne Slot.
That's not what I'm not pissed. I'm just speaking. We're just speaking on the game, on the news. I'm not pissed at all. And if Chelsea get liquidated, Harith, I'll be happy. Like, I really don't give a fuck. I'm not upset that the guy got sacked, you know, but yeah, I just can't wait for next season because people think this is the vindication. Next season, inshallah, will be the biggest vindication. When Chelsea are 12th after 10 games, and then Carefree Lewis is live on YouTube talking about, get Enzo Maresca out my club. I cannot wait for it to happen because we all know it's bound to happen anyway. But anyway, listen, big up to all of you guys. We're going to wrap it up here. This has been an absolutely fantastic stream. Me and Mo are going on Northside's channel right now, so go check it out. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing. I think we're about only, like 20 subscribers away from 4.8K. The road to 5K continues, so let's get there. Share, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Tonight at 10, inshallah, we have Ahwa X A-listers. We're going to be talking about Poch and making a team of the season. That's what we're going to be doing. Love to every single one of you guys. Hit the like button. Subscribe to MHF. Subscribe to This Is Football. Subscribe to Footy Judge Mo. And yeah, I'm going to see you guys on the other side, man. Toodles.